Hi, I'm Ariel and I'm here with Skully Designs for our 365-day project. Now, before I get started today, I want to give a big shout out, love and thanks to my friend Carrie, who was kind enough to lend me some incredible lights. Now, I'm still trying to learn how to use them and figure out all the quirks, but we're getting there. So this show is dedicated to Carrie. Thank you, love you. So let me show you what we're going to make. Today we're going to make these gorgeous cracked glass polished pendants. They're super simple, absolutely stunning. I don't know if you could see in this light how it reflects off the cracked glass and shows off all the beautiful, stunning colors. Here's another one that I've made. They're great for yourself or to make as a gift. So let's get started. For this project, we're going to need some of these glass gems. If you recall, we use these to make our cool fridge magnets. If you didn't catch that tutorial, make sure to do so. They were really a great project. So I have some clear glass ones, and I also have some tinted blue ones. They come in all different colors, so you can get any color you like. But I would avoid the metallic ones because they cook at a different temperature and are more apt to burn or break. So you'll need those, and you'll also need some variety of nail polish colors. Now, you can go with all lights, but keep in mind that you'll need to make more layers, thick coating for those colors to show. So I always like just to use a couple light colors and then follow them up with some darker colors. But pick whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be expensive polish. Just get cheapest you can and have fun with it. You'll also need some Mod Podge. And I like to use a Q-tip to put my Mod Podge on. Makes it easier to control and keeps it nice and clean. You will also need some glass glue. Now I like this Aleene's Rapid Dry Glue. I used it for the cool fridge projects and it worked really great with the glass. So I'm using it for this project as well. Then you'll need some pendant blanks. Now you can get these at the craft store or even a store that will sell jewelry fixings. You can also use regular jewelry bales, or if you want, you can even get a ring blank and make yourself a fancy schmancy ring. Whatever you choose to do, you can. You can even get earring blanks or earring bales. Just make sure that you use smaller rocks and that they're not going to be too heavy for your ears, because otherwise your ears are going to be hanging low. Yeah, I know, we're all going to have that song stuck in our heads now. Sorry. Then you'll need a bowl. You want to make sure that it's temperature resistant to both hot and cold temperatures, since you'll be using it in both circumstances. And you will need a cookie sheet, or I just have a hollow baking pan. I put a piece of aluminum in it in case I want to cook food in it ever. I know, right? Cook? Why would we want to do that? Well, let me tell you. A kid insists on eating. And the last thing you'll need is a stove. So, while you get your materials together, let me get everything situated and we'll begin our project. The first step you're going to take is, if you notice these glass gems are nice, clear, and smooth, well, we're going to bake them to get that crackled glass look. That's right, we're literally going to crack them. So what you're going to do is take a bunch and put them on your cookie sheet, baking pan, whatever you're using. And just put a bunch in. I have some of the blue and some of the clear. And just make sure they're not touching one another. You're going to put them in the oven at 500 degrees. I know, hot, right? Hot, hot, hot. So you're going to cook those at 500 degrees for 20 minutes. Be really careful. Make sure to use an oven mitt when you take them out, because 500 degrees is hot. Then what you're going to do when you take them out is you're going to put them in this bowl, which is going to be filled with ice cold water. What I like to do before I even preheat my oven is fill the bowl with water and put it in the freezer and let it set there the entire time these are cooking. Then when I take them out, I pour them directly into the ice cold water. Of course, I take it out of the freezer first. Now you can also just put some ice and some water and just get it nice and cold. The extreme temperature from the heat into the ice cold freezing water is what's going to make the glass crack. Now you also want to be really careful that when you put them in, you don't splash the water up in your face and burn yourself. You don't lean over the bowl and burn yourself. You don't spill them all over the place and burn yourself. So use great caution in doing this. They'll cool off almost instantly after you've put them in your freezing water bowl, and you can dry them off and get ready for your next step. Now once we've taken these out of our oven, you'll see, hopefully you can see, the glass is all cracked. It's no longer a smooth, clear glass. And let me show you the metallic ones, what I was talking about. You'll get some burn marks and it won't be as consistent as pretty as it was before you started. So I just avoid those altogether. The other thing is if you cook them too long or at a temperature too hot, they'll completely break in half. So you want to be careful that you don't do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pick out one of each. I have a colored one here and a clear one. And I'm just going to put a small kitchen towel down to work on so I don't get my work area all messy. So I really love this colored one just as it is. So all I did for that one, and this is one I already made that I showed you, I just took the Aleene's Rapid Glue and put the pendant blank and glued it right on. And I was already done with that. Isn't it beautiful? But we might want to get a little more creative. So you can use either one of your colored ones with this or a clear glass one. Just to show you, I'm going to use the clear glass because it comes through a little bit better. So I'm going to take some of my nail polish, and today I have a silver glitter, a purple glitter, a blue, and a metallic red. And I am going to go ahead and I am just going to, on the back side, not the front, the back side is flat, I'm going to put the nail polish just directly on it, kind of a pattern any which way you want to go. And then you want to let that dry 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your polish and how long it takes to dry before doing another. Since this is a purple glitter, I'm just going to do it right away and put it on. Now, the lighter polishes and the glitter polishes take many, many, many coats, as you know, to really be able to tell. I'm just going to put a light coat, and if you look at the back, you can see it. When you look at the front, you can only see it if the light catches a certain way. So we're going to enhance that glitter by putting some darker colors over once this dries. I already have one, so I'll show you. I put a blue coat over this, and you can already start to see, you can see the blue through, and then if you look, you can see the glitter popping. Now when I put it on the back, I try to make it nice and neat because I don't put anything over my polishes to hide that. You could put a piece of foam or some kind of backing to hide your polish, but I kind of like it because more light reflects around the edges and sides then. So I have a different thing that I do to protect it, but by all means you can do that. If you make it too thick though, it's going to show. So I just make a real nice, kind of neat looking, since it has the potential to be seen. Now this one's already done and dried. After the blue, I put a nice red coat on. So now, if you look at it from the front, you'll see the blues, the silver glitter, the purple glitter, and the red, and they all kind of come together and it pulls it out. But try it with all different colors, greens, oranges, yellows, whatever your heart desires. They all turn out really beautiful. You just want to make sure they're dark enough at the end so that something will pull those colors through. Then, once you've gotten to this point, you want to take your Mod Podge and you just want to put a nice light coat over it. And I use my Q-tip. And when it goes on, it'll be like a whitish color. It'll be, you know, it looks like glue. But when it dries, it'll be completely clear and you won't see that at all. And I do that just to protect, like kind of a sealant, the polish, because nail polish is known to chip. And I don't want the back of my pendant getting all chipped and broken up with wear and tear. So I just put the Mod Podge on as an extra precautionary measure so that it's less likely to chip. And then once that Mod Podge is all dry, you're going to take one of your pendant blanks and you're just going to go ahead and you're going to center it right on, and you're going to glue that on with your Aleene's rapid glue or your glass glue, whatever you happen to have. And then you will have this gorgeous, absolutely stunning pendant. You can look on the back, you still see the polish and you'll see the blank. All it's missing is a cord and a nice silver chain. What a great gift, or something special just for yourself that's so simple to make yet so stunning. Thank you for joining us in today's tutorial. We hope you'll come back tomorrow for our next 365-day project. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out on our Facebook page at Skully Designs.